Hello, hello! It is once again another day of just drawing. This episode is going to be a little bit shorter than usual, especially compared to last episode. Don't have a whole lot to go over this time around, but I have a new challenge for you all, especially for those of you who are cubing and tubing, which you should all be doing. Cube and tube, do it now! Don't ever stop cubing and tubing. I'm just about done with this sketchbook. I've done back and front of every page, cubes and tubes. Do it! It's very important that you do your cubes and tubes. But this thing is, I looked up the name for it. It's called a snake Rubik's Cube. It's something that my host had, and first off, I could not figure it out. I'm too stupid to do Rubik's Cubes, so this is not about that. But what I realized is every single one of these things is a cube, and together they form this crazy shape. And so you can do all kinds of things with it. You can stretch it out, you can ball it up, you can try and solve it if you're smarter than me. But if you can make it in all kinds of like interesting looking shapes, you just plop it down and just try to draw it. It's a really good challenge to take on, especially for people who are trying to figure out perspective and getting better at putting shapes into 3 dimensions. It takes a lot of trial and error. You can see, even with all my many cubes and tubes, this thing still is a real difficult challenge. And so this is something that I'm going to be adding to my morning routine. I'm going to take this, just ball it up, just do whatever, kind of make an interesting shape with it, pop it on the table, and you just go to town with it. It's going to be a nice little challenge to put on, because you can see these cubes also don't exactly line up with each other. So there's little deviations that you can make that add into the challenge, and I think it's going to be really good, especially for perspective, because I've been really slacking on my perspective practice, and this is going to be a really good tool. And it's just something I always try to keep my eye out for things that I think will be beneficial to keep around my drawing desk, and so this is going to be a big one. What else have I been doing? I started doing my gesture drawing again, trying to get into a good practice of doing. I don't know if it has an official name, but the essential thought behind it is get your, where am I going here? You get a minute to do 10 poses for a minute, and then you take and you do 5 poses for 2 minutes, and you do 2 poses for 5 minutes, and you do 1 pose for 10 minutes. And so it's a great tool, one for, you always need to be doing your gesture drawings, you need to be doing poses, especially for comic book works. You need to be able to draw different types of poses. Check out Proko has an incredible gesture timer. I'm gonna link it into the description of this video, but check that out. They have all kinds of model packs. I bought one that was, I think it was one that is male and female comic book poses, and then one that is just male poses. And they have a lot of really great, I think that there's like 300 images in these model packs. So you have lots and lots and lots of variability. You get them, and whenever you use the tool, you can insert different packs into whatever you're doing. They have a few ones for free, and then they'll have them. They've had a few sales for the different poses as well. So definitely check that out if you are looking to become an ultimate artist, because you absolutely need to do gesture drawings so you can understand how to draw people. You gotta draw people at some point, so might as well lean into it. I'm the most guilty person when it comes to not doing the things I need to be doing. So I am trying to double down and really get down to it. no more shading or no more skipping out of the work. Really trying to get down to it. I don't know if I can show you too much because I think most of these are nudes. So, shield dries. What else? I went to MegaCon in Dublin, which was a lot of fun. I met a couple of local Irish comic book makers and got some really great tips from them, and hopefully we'll have some exciting things coming from that pretty soon. And so hopefully lots of good, exciting stuff on the horizon. And so the next 2 weeks I'm at this location, and then I move on to my next spot. And so I'm going to focus really hard on these next 2 weeks, only do my drawings, only do my writing, and we'll see how everything goes. So hopefully you are having a great day. Hopefully you're doing your cubes and tubes, and we'll catch back up and the next weekend. So get to it. Have a good day. Have a good week, and have fun. All right. Bye, everybody.